All your sweet little lies.
All your sweet little lies.
I can hear when I hold you close to me. What's up, rockers and metalheads? Ammo here, and I'm joined with the Metal Elder.
And this is your RMTV news update.
Bam, bam, bam. First up, Machine Head's Robb Flynn was recently kicked out of the Sistine Chapel. Now, although that sounds pretty metal, the frontman was only kicked out for taking 3 photos before being swarmed by security. However, he was wearing a hoodie with 666 written on it, which is pretty fucking ballsy to do in the official residence of the Pope. AC/DC's Phil Rudd has lost his court appeal in his threatening to kill and drug possession case. The drummer's sentence was only 8 months of home detention and a $120,000 reparations fine, which, relatively speaking, is a much better outcome than jail. So what's he bloody moaning about? The audacity of the man prevailed, though, as Rudd argued he should have been discharged without conviction, and appealed on the basis that it is manifestly excessive. There's just no pleasing some people.
Rage Against the Machine's Tim Comerford has been pretty active in the news this week. After recently revealing his new band Whack Rat, Tim has stated that Rage Against the Machine are still a band and they may play again. When talking on Rage's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame chances, Tim said it would be funny if the band got in there, but stated that would kind of be like admitting the band is no longer relevant. He was also asked on the relationship between the band members, and it seems very solid. In fact, Tom Morello and Zach De La Rocha are in attendance at Whack Rat's first show. Tim has also apologised for inspiring Limp Bizkit. He says, quote, "I do apologise for Limp Bizkit, I really do. I feel really bad that we inspired such bullshit. They're gone though." Limp Bizkit are actually still around, so this is a tad awkward, ain't it?
Thirdly, Tim has said that he doesn't believe ISIS is real. The bassist is a pretty hardcore conspiracy theorist, and when speaking with Rolling Stone, he stated, "I don't believe ISIS is real. I don't believe that all the different factions in the Middle East have gotten together and said, okay, we all hate each other and we all hate America, so let's all put on the ISIS uniform and join forces." Tim also doesn't believe the Jihadi John video is real either. They're not high def, they have a soundtrack, and parts of the video you couldn't fake are edited out. The knife starts to cut the neck and then the video fades out. We created Jihadi John and ISIS so we can go drop bombs. I used to be a pretty big conspiracy theorist a few years back, but what do you guys think of Tim's theory? Sound off below. The animated death metal band Dethlock could be making a return. The website metalocalypsenow.com has been launched, showing a countdown clock that will expire on the 8th of October. It's been 2 years since the last Metalocalypse episode, and Adult Swim recently passed on a mini-series, so keep your fingers crossed.
The Darkness's Justin Hawkins is contemplating changing the band's name. He recently appeared on Chris Jericho's podcast and cited the changes in personnel over the past year and the frontman's belief that The Darkness is a title that never really fit the band as reasons for toying with a name change. Justin talks about running a Facebook competition so the fans would decide on the band's next name. Would this be career suicide or a very shrewd move for the band? Comedy legend Bill Murray is set to play a fictional iconic rock manager named Richie Lanz in the upcoming Rock the Casbah. It's a mockumentary that now has a trailer. See Richie claim he convinced Slash to wear a top hat and that Jimi Hendrix played the Star Spangled Banner at Woodstock because he told him to. Avenged Sevenfold were approached by US Army soldier Chris Hawkins, who submitted an audition video for their drummer vacancy. However, the band quickly responded and revealed they already have a replacement and have been working with the mystery musician for over a year now. Who is he, you ask? We'll just have to wait and see. Or she. A Czech court has rejected a damage claim made by Lamb of God's Randy Blythe after he was found not guilty for manslaughter charges. The singer was seeking approximately $640,800 in damages for his 37-day imprisonment. More news from the Guns N' Roses reunion rumour mill. Steven Adler is really keen for this to happen, but he believes Slash and Duff McKagan won't reunite with him for a few reasons, the main one being Adler's problem with alcohol in the past. Back in 2013, Duff invited Adler's band on a tour of Japan, and the second they got to the airport, Adler made a beeline for the bar. Many Jaeger shots were had, and for the entire trip the drummer was sick and an absolute mess. Meanwhile, Slash doesn't believe Adler has been sober for as long as he claims, which is almost 22 months. In album news, New Year's Day, the new Earl Grey, Fit for an Autopsy, She Must Burn and September Morning are all streaming new albums and EPs. My pick of the bunch is September Morning's debut EP titled Volume 1. The band really have a unique sound and I implore you to check it out.
Also, Suicide Silence are set to drop a digital-only EP, Sacred Words, on October 23rd, which will feature some live songs from a performance in Hungary, whilst Brian Fallon is set to release his debut solo album, Painkillers, in early 2016. Pantera are set to release a friggin' huge box set spanning their studio albums from 1990 to 2000 that will be hitting shelves on December the 11th, a perfect Christmas present for any deserving metalhead.
New singles and videos for this week. The videos up first, and a plethora have been released by Slipknot, Audiotopsy, Biters, Ocasan, Purson, Nothing But Thieves, Versus, and John Coffey. All will be linked below, but our pick of the week is Slipknot's 19 video. It is haunting. In terms of new singles, you can hear an early demo of Sappy by Kurt Kobain. It's a very surreal experience hearing new material from the deceased, not gonna lie. Elsewhere, Megadeth have unleashed a thrashy, adrenaline-pumping new track titled Fatal Illusion. Mayday Parade released the very somber track Letting Go. Dinosaur Pileup dropped the fast-paced Red and Purple, and Issues surprised fans at a gig in Atlanta by revealing a new song called The Realist. And that's it for your RMTV News Update. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
And check out our podcast, RMTV Argue About Everything, on iTunes and rockandmetaltv.com. Links below. This episode we argue about, is The Rock busier than Obama? Until next time, rock on!
Can he?
All your sweet little lies. On the second one. Lies.
All your sweet little lies. Lies.
Lies.
Is it lies?
I'm gonna double check it now. You got me self-conscious. All your sweet little lies.
All your sweet little lies.
This mysterious mystery magician.
I don't think one meal's gonna make you fatter, man.